Beasley.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. As we get close to the midpoint of the season now, trade talk is inevitable. Does that weigh on players' minds?
Yeah, you don't like to hear your name in any of those discussions. It can make it hard to focus on the job at hand.
Fisher finds Odom. Gasol with it, working on Milicic. Fisher outside, 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Odom's shot, good.
Man, I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense isn't focused.
Here's Ridnour. Pass to Beasley. Beasley with the screen on Fisher. Here's Ridnour. And Gasol sends it back. Right side Artest, and there it is for him.
Artest making his case inside.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Ridnour with it. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Love, launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And Gasol gets it to go.
And Gasol is a high IQ player, a guy who keeps his eye on the shot clock at all times so he can get off a clean look.
Now, here's Ridnour. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Odom.
The length of Odom shows up at both ends of the floor. Outstanding defense there.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Left side, Kobe goes up the baseline. And that one comes up a bit short.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Fisher, the pass to Gasol. Artest kicks to Kobe. Pass to Gasol. The kick out to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Odom on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Here's Ager. And the rebound goes to Odom. And Odom's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilmore, Minnesota answers. That was amazing. Let's hear it.
And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You take a look at Los Angeles. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Minnesota Timberwolves, 8.5 games behind them. Now here's Beasley. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
First one falls for him.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
That one is no good. Lakers leading by 6. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Fisher. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, you can't judge a book by its cover, nor can you judge Derek Fisher by his size. He's a lot stronger than he looks and has deceptive athleticism for his build.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
First free throw is good. Fisher hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Timberwolves trail by 8. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ridnour passes to Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 8. Bryant looking around. Outside Artest. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Ridnour. Love with the screen on Fisher. Here's Ridnour. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Odom against Beasley. Odom kicks to Artest. For 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Now Love, after Ron Artest's three-pointer that didn't go, misses in close.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Fisher kicks to Artest. Pass to Odom. Kobe with it. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Gilmore, Minnesota.
Sebastian Telfair is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Kevin Love. Milicic passes to Love. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now, here's Ridnour. Shot clock at 6. Here is Telford, defended by Bryant.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here is Telfair, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Here's Beasley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Fisher. Pass to Odom. Now Kobe. Back to Odom. Bryant with it over Love. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here is Telfair, covered by Barnes. Telfair kicks it to Ridnour. Pass to Beasley. Here's Milicic. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Kobe. Barnes with it from downtown. Love grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here is Telford. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
It's Odom with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Odom's got 5 points so far.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
No good from Beasley. Lakers leading by 12. Now Fisher. And here's Kobe for 3. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Love with the screen on Bryant. Here he goes. Telfair can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Eddie Curry, he's checked in for Milicic. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tolliver in for Luke Ridnour.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Lakers leading by 16. Here's Blake, out to Kobe. The baseline jumper goes down. Kobe's got 12 in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here is Telfair. Scoreless thus far. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 16-point game. Blake with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Minnesota foul call. Smith.
Shannon Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Blake feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barnes. Now Blake jacks up a three. Rebound by Telfair.
2 remaining first 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Blake with it. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
And they're also first in opponent field goal percentage. Their size and athleticism, that toughness and effort, it's all elite.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Free throw good, Blake. Smith checked in for Beasley. The Lakers also changing it up. Theo Ratliff comes in for Gasol, and Kobe is subbed in for Brown. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 16. Pass to Tolliver. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Smith outside. Timberwolves passing it around. 3 on the clock. Here's Ager. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lakers leading by 16. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Walton.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Inside, here's Ager. Pass to Curry. And it's sent back by Ratliff. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Smith checked in for Theo Ratliff.
Lakers. Number 1, Joe Smith.
Here is Tolliver. Still scoreless. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Pass to Tolliver. Puts it up. And it's Smith missing. Los Angeles leading by 19. And here's Kobe. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Shoots from 12. Telfair can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Blake. Here's Kobe. Hit the floater and the basket by Blake. Blake's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. While the Orlando Magic, Greg, this season finally moving into their new arena, the Amway Center. What do you think?
Kevin, I got to tell you, it's incredible. You know, to see all the new technology, the huge displays, an exciting new home for one of the league's more talented teams.
Pass to Telfair. Over Blake. Telfair can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 21. Outside Bryant. Blake with it. Outside Bryant. Over Telfair. Bryant's shot is off. Now Telfair. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's the screen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Barnes can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here is Telfair. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Tolliver, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Weber's checked in. Brownie's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Curry. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Brown the pass to Blake. Kobe against Weber. Kobe kicks to Barnes. 5 on the clock. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Telfair. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Telfair. Now here's Kobe. 16 points for him. Pass to Barnes. Back to Bryant. Shoots the three. Terry grabs the board.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Martin. Timberwolves passing it around. But Trey gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Can't be indecisive on those quick jumpers. Let it fly.
Blake dishes to Barnes. Pass to Blake. And the call will be against Steve Blake. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Here is Tolliver. No scoring in this one. Takes a three. Telfair can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And the dunk by Bryant.
Watch out now. Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
Minnesota with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Pass to Love. Here is Tolliver. Shots good by Milicic.
Given his size, I think Darko Milicic needs to continue to be assertive inside.
Blake with it, and right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Barnes passes to Walton. And the rejection by Milicic.
And getting his timing just right on the rejection. Milicic making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Here's Strickland. He's covered by Brown, and it's Strickland missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Out to the wing. Love kicks to Telfair. Over Blake. Telfair gets the bucket. Telfair's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it took him 6 attempts, but he finally knocks one down.
Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pass to Love. Now Telfair. 8 points for him. The rebound by Walton.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Blake passes to Bryant. Walton a screen on Love. And Kobe Bryant again. Bryant's got 24.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here tonight.
Tolliver with the bucket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Timberwolves team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Walton. Odom comes in for Barnes. Artest is checked in for Brown. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Here's Fisher. Gasol trying to free himself up. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You know, because of his size, he can be at a disadvantage inside, but Fisher knows how to work around that.
Ridnour kicks to Love. Milicic in the post, defended by Odom.
First personal foul.
For Minnesota, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the number one advantage Milicic has out there is his size. And he does a good job in general putting it to good use.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
High, arcing shot. Here's Gasol. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Beasley outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Ager. Good on the triple.
Showing he can bury the long-range missile. I like when he takes these with confidence.
And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Odom. Now here's Gasol. Makes it off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Odom against Love. Nice D from Odom.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Back to Beasley. Lets it go. Rebound by Artest.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm and he's really riding that wave right now.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And the Lakers call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Lakers leading by 22. Outside, Fisher. Gasol inside, working on Milicic. Odom deciding where to go with it. Artest. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Pass to Ridnour. Out Beasley. Here's Milicic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. For 3, Love. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Beasley against Fisher. Pass to Gasol. From deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. And Gasol with the dunk.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Milicic, defended by Gasol. Milicic, no luck. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Fisher, the pass to Artest. Gasol with it, working on Milicic. 4 on the clock. Good, nice job down low. Gasol's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead, running away with it. From Target Center, back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ridnour dishes to Beasley. Love kicks to Beasley. Over Artest. And that one is good by Beasley. He has 5.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Pass to Gasol. Lays it up off the glass. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Gasol's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Ridnour. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bryant drives in. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 28.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Beasley. To the wing on the left. Ridnour with it. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Gasol. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Gasol. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Beasley with a screen on Fisher. Ridnour passes to Beasley. It's hauled in by Artest. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Luke Ridnour with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side, Odom. Pass to Fisher. Shot clock at 6. And here is Bryant. Trains the three-pointer. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Timberwolves call time.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Love kicks to Ridnour. Ager guarded by Kobe. Pass to Love. 5 to shoot. Now Beasley. They need this. Another miss by Minnesota.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kobe against Ridnour. And here's Fisher outside. Rebounded by Milicic. Milicic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Left side, Love. And that one is good. Love's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Fisher dishes to Odom. Pass to Gasol. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ridnour passes to Love. Pass to Ridnour. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good by Beasley.
Impressive work down on the block.
Here's Fisher. Now Bryant. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. Fisher's got 3 assists tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Beasley. Beasley the screen. Here's Ridnour. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Derek Fisher.
Team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Lakers. Outside, Odom. In the corner, it's Bryant. Outside, Artest. This one for 3. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Artest's got 5.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Love in the post. Defended by Odom.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Timberwolves have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others, that's A nice addition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Good on the shot. He has 6.
Boy, good aggressive take that time by Fisher on the drive.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Ridnour. Lakers with the rebound. And here is Barnes. Nothing on the board. Got a piece of it. Odom kicks to Barnes. Outside, Kobe. Shoots from 12. Again, the Lakers. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Love with the screen on Fisher. Here's Ridnour. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. Kobe Bryant, 4th.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2 guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
That free throw missing. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Minnesota. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ratliff's checked in for Gasol. Walton comes in for Lamar Odom. Brown is checked in for Bryant. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. He hits the second from the line. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Blake. Minnesota with the rebound. Milicic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ridnour. To the inside. Shoots a fader. The Timberwolves again can't hit. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And it's Walton missing. The Timberwolves shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Down low. Here's Beasley. The rebound by Blake. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Blake, covered by Beasley. Tries it from 19. Misses off the left iron. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Over in the corner, Ridnour. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Blake with it. To the middle. The kick out to Brown from the arc. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Tolliver's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beasley inside, guarded by Blake. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 11 points.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Blake. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Theo Ratliff. Free throw good, Blake. Minnesota shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Here is Telfair, guarded by Blake. Telfair can't hit. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Blake passes to Walton. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Joe Smith playing in name, but not in game, doing a nice job that time to draw the foul.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops.
And, you know, Smith is very capable of playing both forward spots as well as the center position. And the importance of that kind of versatility, boy, you can't underestimate it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Out to the right wing. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Beasley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beasley's got 13.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Blake kicks to Smith. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Walton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 16 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And the call will be against Steve Blake. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Martin's checked in for Beasley. .141 left to play in the third. Here's Telfair. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
Now Blake. He has 7. Smith the pass to Blake. Brown outside. For the 3. Rebound by Telfair. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And they're a top 5 team in fast break points. Just great overall team speed and, of course, the ability to finish.
And, G.A., you mentioned it. What a season they've had from three-point range. They've got some pure shooters on this squad, and they don't hold them back. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. It's stolen by Smith. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Telfair. Off target with his 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. To the paint, here's Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Timberwolves shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Smith outside. No good from outside. Here's Blake. He's got 7. Pass to Walton. Smith left side. 2 on the clock. misses the layup. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Blake dishes to Walton. Pass to Blake. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Steve Blake, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Blake. Blake hits them both. Now Telfair. Pass to Martin. Here is Tolliver. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. They set the pick to the inside. Here's Curry. Excellent D there from Ratliff. And so Blake will bring it up for Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Tolliver kicks to Martin. Inside. Telfair the pass to Curry. Count it. Curry's got his first points of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Pass to Brown. Barnes outside. Now Walton. And here's Ratliff. His first shot coming late. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves making a switch here.
Number 85, Patrick Strickland.
Minnesota shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Telfair the pass to Tolliver. Here is Telfair, guarded by Blake. Shoots it. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Ratliff.
Sending it right back where it came from with no hesitation.
It's stolen by Curry. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Telfair. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Blake. Rebound by Telfair. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Smith. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Smith. The rebound by Walton. The Lakers controlling the game. Blake with it. Now Smith defending. And here is Blake. Down low. Knocked away. It's taken away by Smith. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Brown dishes to Blake. Back to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Walton. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Tolliver the pass to Curry. Radliff with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Blake kicks to Barnes. To stop the drought. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his first 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here is Telfair. He's covered by Ratliff. Telfair gets the bucket. Telfair's got 4 this quarter. Blake with it. Rebound by Telfair. Telfair's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. Tolliver the pass to Smith. From outside off the mark.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Blake kicks to Walton. Driving to the basket. That one falls.
Walton taking advantage of that gap. Took off and got his shot up and down.
Now Telfair. Smith outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Blake misses.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Telfair. Fires for 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Blake.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Steve Blake. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Blake. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Lakers also making a change. Smith has checked in. Blake hits them both. Here's Ridnour. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Beasley, the pass to Ridnour. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Shannon Brown.
At the line for 2, Luke Ridnour.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here's Blake. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Good work there as it goes. Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Brown outside. To the middle. Ratliff kicks to Blake. Shot clock at 5. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Milicic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Ridnour. Beasley the screen. Ridnour passes to Beasley. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Lakers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And the rejection by Milicic. And they'll keep possession. And here's Barnes for 3. Sinks the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Pass to Beasley. Down low. Here's Ridnour. And he converts the layup.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Out to Smith. Barnes outside. To the left wing. Blake dishes to Brown.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Into the lane. Milicic with the block. Beasley the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ridnour. And it's sent back by Ratliff. And now running it up the court, Blake pushing it all the way. Smith against Beasley. Smith kicks to Ratliff. Back to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the touch from the inside. Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Milicic. Now here's Beasley. The shot missing. Good D by Barnes. Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Brown outside. There's the drive. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Blake's got 3 assists now in this one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here is Ridnour. Pass to Love. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Blake. Puts up a 3. That shot off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Ridnour. And here's Beasley. Beasley the screen. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Beasley outside. Pass to Ridnour to end the cold streak. Kicks it out to Love. Beasley with a clean look. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Blake with it. Smith outside. Brown outside. Pass to Blake. The 3. He can't get that one. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Now Blake. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Hello friends and families, welcome to the post-game show. The Los Angeles Lakers defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves via 36-point win, 99-63. The Los Angeles Lakers extended their 13th game winning streak. And we present to you our player of the game, and that is no other than Kobe Bryant. He finished the game with 35 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. And this post-game show is presented to you by Treb League 2K. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.